Hi, this is Perfume Mom, and I wanted to tell you about a package that I just got that I'm very excited about. I just ordered a sample set from PK Kiler Perfumes, and I wanted to share with you what was in it. So, as we open it up, it comes in this wonderful little box, and you can see it's PK Perfumes, Paul Kiler Perfumes, and the box is one of these sliding boxes. This set, which is available from pkperfumes.com, I believe it was $25, including shipping. So it's very reasonable for the amount of samples you get. So in the box is this wonderful little velvet purse holder, and the number of samples is really, really amazing here. When I first opened this, I did sample some of them right away because I couldn't stop myself. And I found that they were very similar to Olympia Orchid. So if you like Olympia Orchid perfumes, you will really, really love these. But let me show you some of them, and then I want to tell you about two of them that I've found very interesting. So here's what they look like. Each one is, what is that, about 1 milliliter, maybe 2. They each come on their own little card with the name of the perfume, and each one, you can see, has its own little illustration. So these are really, really cute, first of all. But also they look very professional. I'm very happy with them. The ones I wanted to tell you about were Violet Chocolatier, which is a limited edition, and I can't choose because I really love the Zaffron, so I'll tell you about that one. But I also wanted to tell you about this one, Pentecost, because I think you'll really like these. But let me tell you the names of some of these so that when you see them online, you can be a little familiar with them. There are some florals, Carissa and Lita. There is a ginger perfume, Ginger Zest de Citron. There's a pine called Air. There are a couple of leathers. There's a gold leather and a red leather. So if you like leathers, if you like Coeur de Rousse like I do, you need to try one of his leathers. And there is a Cafe Diem, which, let me open this up because I can't remember if there was a strong coffee smell. No, this is more spicy. Cafe Diem is very spicy. So if you like spices, incense, that might be for you. There's a Dirty Rose for the rose lovers out there. But you can see this is a lot of nice little samples. So I wanted to tell you about two that I thought were just fabulous, fabulous. This is the other limited edition, Velvet Curacao. But the first limited edition, this is why I bought this sample set. When I went online first, when I first heard about his, and I think I was just trolling the internet and I found these, something called Violet Chocolatier. I thought, that's fabulous. I need to try that. So that's why I bought this. So the Violet Chocolatier, when you try this out, the first thing you get is violet. This is definitely violet. So if you like any pure violet perfumes, not real powdery, but more pure floral violet, you will like this. The first thing that hits is the pure violet smell, and then you get the chocolate on top. And it's a really nice combination. I wore this to work. I thought it was fabulous. I didn't get any compliments because I wasn't close enough to anyone that day for them to actually sniff me, but this is a very pretty violet. I can see wearing this in the spring. Now, if you are a big fan of Saffron Troublant from L'Artisan, you will go crazy for this saffron. It's just a little bit stronger. The L'Artisans tend to kind of fade on my skin. This one, so similar, very similar to Saffron Troublant without some of the sweetness. So this is a little bit more bitter, a more bitter saffron. But I think you will like that. And I'm even getting a little bit of leather this time. So that's definitely one to try. I'm really more into florals. What I like to wear, what works best on my skin, is more florals. So I was really interested in Pentecost because the notes, I believe, were more of the large florals. Definitely rose, I think some jasmine in there. And I'm always interested when someone says rose and jasmine because I'm a big fan of Petit Joy, and so I kind of gravitate towards those notes. So definitely I get some really green rose up front with a little bit of jasmine, but I think there's some lily in there. So Pentecost is definitely for you if you really like the florals. So once again, this is Paul Kiler, Kiler, Perfumes, PKPerfumes.com. He also sent in the box, which was really nice, just some little cards that I can hand out to my perfume friends. Handmade, artisanal, and real perfumes for all is what he says. So I got a number of those that I can give out to my friends. And of course, this just makes a sample set for me, a handwritten note. Thank you, fragrantly yours, Paul Kiler. So I'm very happy with this. Try it out, and I'll see you next time when we will, once again, try going through some of these samples in my box. Let me pull out a few. I know I do have a whole bunch of Olympia orchids in here that we can try. And then things like the Histoires des Parfums. Here's 1873. I also have some Renaissance doll, solid perfumes and oils. And one of my favorite is Sweet Anthem. If you haven't heard of Sweet Anthem, go look it up on Etsy. These are really, really nice. She has some really cute solids, but I really like her perfumes overall. So until next time, Perfume Mom. Bye.